Hey guys, so this is the final video to the 3-video series of how I created this wig. So now I'm going to be installing it, and of course you're going to start with the cap. I'm using a light brown cap because it's easier than just the regular beige. And I'm cutting my ears out, and then I'm going to glue down the cap around my edges. So this is a new way that I'm trying. It might not be new to y'all, but I never did it with the lace glue going down first. I've always used the Got To Be Glue freeze spray first, but I saw this on a video, so I said I'd try it, and actually it worked. So I like this method way better. You just use the lace glue. Right now I'm using Ghost Bond, so yeah. So you want to make sure that the glue is dried completely before installing or cutting the cap, doing anything else. You just want to make sure this is dried. I'm using the blow dryer on high cool, and then I'm going to switch to the hot temperature, I guess, and it just helps. It just feels like 10 times drier when I do that. So now I'm just using the freeze spray, and you want to do a good area of that freeze spray going towards the back of your head, not the front, because you already lined up where the wig is going to go. But I noticed the frontal will come up because you don't have a lot of area where the wig needs to be placed, if that makes sense. You see how far back I'm going with this freeze spray? Make sure you do that. So once you finish drying and you make sure it's dry completely, you put the makeup on. As you can see, there's one spot that I didn't dry completely, but yeah, I was trying to hurry up. This was done at like 2 in the morning. I was trying to hurry up And plus, if it comes off, I know how to put it right back on. So I didn't care about that one little spot, but I knew it wasn't going to come up. But please make sure you dry the whole cap. Here I'm just making sure everything is lining up as I need it to. As you can see, I still haven't redid the frontal, but I'm going to show you guys how I did that in this video, so just keep watching. So after you get the cap ball cut out, you want to try the wig on one more time, get everything lined up, and I'm actually putting it on. So yeah. So you want to do one side at a time, and what you can see, what I'm doing is cutting off the bald spots of the lace. I'm not cutting it completely, just the visibly bald spots, like literally there's no hair left on that frontal where I just cut it off at. And once I do that, I'm gonna have to cut the cap because it doesn't line up. So after I do that, you're gonna see me cut the cap, and then on this side I cut off a little too much, but you'll see I know how to fix it, so sorry about that. So here you can see I cut the cap off with just a little too much, and my actual hair is out, but I'm not going to put any lace glue on that. I'm just going to fix it once I do the edges. When drying lace glue, you don't want to let it all dry, but mostly dry until it's like really tacky and you can't see any white. That's why I'm touching it as I go. It's ready, so that I'm going to place the lace down. After you finish one side, you do the same thing to the other side. And just measure it, cut the ball spot off the lace, and then glue to your desire. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you can always use the comb. You want to use the comb and comb through the hair and pull it back so it doesn't get into the glue, as well as it helps to put the lace down into place and make sure that it is secured. So now I'm just blow drying everything and making sure everything's all dry before I start to do the baby hairs. And you can see that hair of mine like literally out, but you won't see it after I do the edges. So stay tuned. When doing baby hairs, you just want to measure where you want to place them, and then you just cut them and lay them down. That's the best way I can describe it. Luckily, this still had some baby hairs left, so it was easy for me to figure out where I wanted to place baby hairs. So yeah, just kind of use your frontal as the guideline and your natural edges. Think of your natural edges and where they go. using the Got to Be Glued Invisible gel on the edges. It just lays really flat and dries fast, and when it dries it like helps hold the wig into place as well. So I like using Nairobi foam as well. They both work the same for me, like they work so good. I recommend using both. So yeah. So you're literally going to do the same thing to the other side. And I'm just using the Got to Be gel and laying the extra hairs to the back so the edges stay flat and the look looks really natural. As you can see, I covered up my hair with the baby hairs and it all blended in. So yeah. When I'm done doing my edges, I like to use the Freeze Blast spray and just hold everything into place. And then I'm going to blow dry it to make sure everything is dry. And then I'm just going to flat iron it. And I'm not going to go into detail on how to flat iron hair because y'all know how to do that. So yeah, just stay tuned to the end to see the end results on how I made this wig. So you just want to make sure everything is super flat, and if need to, you can go over your lace with makeup that matches your skin tone. So here's the end results, guys. This wig came out so good. I did so good on it. I love it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.